Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. I don't know what time you'll be watching this video. The first solo play on the channel. In fact, if everything goes according to plan, the very first video on our channel. Cue confetti sound if I can find it somewhere on the internet. Anyway, like I said, this is the first video on our channel. We hope to be making lots more content for you guys. We should be rolling out a solo play each week, as well as if you come back, I think it'll be next week. Yes, this video will be going up on Saturday, the 1st February. We should have some more content. We should have some co-op Let's Plays. I'll be doing it with the two other members of the play team, Mitch and Randy. And then again, later on in the week, next Saturday, I'll have another solo play up. I won't be the only person doing solo plays. There'll also be, hopefully, Mitch or Randy will take up the mantle after I've finished going all the way through the QUBE game. So I'm going to start off with explaining how the game works. The game is QUBE, Quick Understanding of Block Extrusion. It will become pretty self-explanatory. You can extrude these red blocks up 3 times by clicking the left mouse button and retract them all the way back down 3 times using the right mouse button. So these are like the simple basic blocks that are pretty easy to understand. This game is very visual. So in order to understand how things work, you really will have to just see it. I'll try my best to explain, but I can't explain everything. These blue blocks, you can retract them with the right mouse, and once you walk onto them, they act like a trampoline. So I had to set up a couple. They'll bounce you in whichever way they're facing. And here we have the red block and the blue block lined up together to go. So it may seem like I know I'm doing these levels pretty quick. I know what I'm doing. They're training levels. That's because this is about the 10th or 12th time, I don't know, that I've had to record, because each time I've recorded, I've had some sort of issue with the video. So now I've settled with DxTory, seems to work, no frame rate issues, nothing. So hopefully you guys get to see this video when it comes out. Let me explain these yellow blocks. They're probably the hardest block to understand. Wherever you're looking when you extrude, or hit the left mouse button, that will be the last block to go up, and it will also be the highest block to go up. Like I said, it's a very visual thing. You're just going to have to see how it works to understand it. There's no better way I can explain it. There's no text tutorial in this game that I could read out to you. You're just going to have to see how it works, or how you think it works, and that's all I can really do for you, to show you how it works. So here we got the red and the yellow mixing together. One thing I love about this game, which makes it, although it's similar to Portal, it's also different, because it's first of all a different idea. But I love about this game is it has a constant steady increase in difficulty as you go along in the game. They keep introducing new ideas, which are really well designed. They're great great design choices they've made. They make the levels constantly increase in difficulty, and even though I've played the game, hopefully the levels won't be too familiar to me, and I'll be able to make, oops, messed that up. Hopefully I'll be able to make them take enough time. I mean, like I said, I've done this a few times. Each time I set a record time. The first time I think it took 16 minutes to do the whole thing, and now I think I can cut it down to about 12-13 minutes tops, so that's what I'm hoping for, at least. So I'm going to explain the sectors here. The bright the bright white block that just appeared, that means I've done sector 1, and the light grey is sector 2. That's the sector I'm on. By looking at this, you'd think there's 9 sectors, but it turns out, from what I remember, there's only 7 sectors in this game. So I don't know why they've done that. They could have missed out the bottom 2 corners or something, but that's how it is. From what I remember, there's 7 sectors. Also, I apologize if things sound a bit robotic. What I'm saying sounds a bit robotic. I have had to do, like I said, 10, 11, 12 commentaries over these very same levels. So I may be repeating things that I have already said, or I may be referencing things I have not said in this particular video. So I apologize in advance for that. I also apologize in advance. It is a puzzle game, so everyone sees it differently. If you see something and you think, oh, that's really obvious, why? How is this guy not seeing it? How does he not see what the answer is? It's super obvious. Well, that's because I did not see it. That's just how I work. I will hopefully eventually see it. It won't make you too frustrated for too long. That's the way it'll be whenever you play a puzzle game. You may be playing, a friend comes up behind you and says, well, why don't you do that? And they've solved the puzzle just by walking over, and you'll be like, oh, I've been stuck on this for 5 minutes. You come over here and walk over to solve it. That's what it'd be like anyway. Sorry if I'm rambling. So if I press this play button, a green orb will come out. I can't interact with this orb in any way other than with the blocks that I extrude. So I have to set up the path for this orb to get it to that green pool at the end. And that will open a door for me. And see, if I go up to it, I can just... Oh, didn't manage to do it. But I'll walk through it. I can't interact with that ball in any way other than with the blocks. So I'm flying through these levels. I should do the first 3 sectors in this first video. Then I'll get down to 1 or 2 sectors. And then I'll do 1 sector and 1 sector. Because, like I said, the game gets more difficult. Puzzles take long to do. Now these things will frustrate you, the viewer, a lot, because I will mess up with them constantly throughout the game. I've played the game, I've already messed up with it. I've played the game plenty of times, and I always will hit the wrong arrow, and I don't understand why. I just can't do it the right way. I'll constantly make the room turn 3 times in one way instead of 1 time the other way. That's just something I've noticed I do. I don't know why. I can't change it. It's how I am. So bear with me on that. And I apologize in advance for my lack of changing. Oh, whatever. It is. So, like I said, Mitch and Mandula will be doing some more solo plays, hopefully. They're not going to make me do all the work. But I was trying to brainstorm with Mitch the other day. What games can we do? I had already decided I wanted to do QUBE. There's a few other games that we have listed to do, but really we're not very good at thinking of what games we can come up with to play. And if you guys have any ideas, please comment down below telling us if there's any good solo play or co-op games that you know that you think would be great for us to do a video in. Like I said, I'm already doing QUBE. You're watching it right now, in case you didn't know. In which case, how the heck did you get on here? And we're doing Payday. Hopefully, if we don't get too many frame rate issues. And like I said before, Mitch and I will be doing a Portal 2 video. We'll be doing the entire co-op campaign, and then maybe going on to some community levels. And again, probably on the Portal video, if you that'd be better. If you want to tell us any levels to do, just comment down below in the Portal video, and we'll get on and do those community levels that you recommend. So, I haven't really been talking much about the game for a while. That's because it's all very repetitive features. You gotta get the green ball in the green pool. I'm a poet. apparently. Didn't know it. Just opens up the doors. It's very repetitive at the moment. A lot of the samey stuff. But like, see, I hit it the wrong way. I'm sure people will let me know about that in the comments, even though I've said it. It'll be later on during some of the later videos of the QUBE. I've lost my train of thought. Of the QUBE solo play, sorry. That I'll be explaining more what's going on, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the plan. There'll be a new solo play each week. I don't know if I've said that before. Like I've said, done the commentary lots of times. Might be repeating things lots of times. Might not be saying things at all and referencing them. Who knows? But we'll have a solo play, should be every Saturday. And if you tune in next week, we will have co-op Let's Plays on various days throughout the week. We're not fixed on a timetable yet. All I know so far is that solo plays will be coming out each Saturday, and once I get to the end of the QUBE solo plays, someone else may be taking over the solo plays for a game. So, thanks for joining us today, thanks for watching. Hope if you don't see this on Saturday the day it comes out, doubt you will, it's the first video on a brand new channel, but check out some of our other videos. Once they're released, I'll link them at the end of the video. There'll be a link to the Portal video, and if we get it done, a link to the Payday video. So, once again, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you tune in for the rest of the week, and I hope I see you again next week in the next QUBE solo play. Thanks, guys.